There's a woman on TikTok a couple days ago who went viral for all the wrong reasons. She quite casually used the N-word in a post that she made. Check this out.
Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke-ass niggas. And they don't care. We don't give a fuck about your money. I couldn't care less about your fucking money, okay?
So, no matter how many times I hear white people use that N-word, it's gross to me. It's unsettling to me. It sits in my stomach. It's disgusting. Like, the obsession y'all have with this N-word, white people, it's like white people control everything in the world. And I think y'all are obsessed about the N-word because it's the one thing that you told you can't do. Oh my God, we have everything. If we could just get that word, we'd be fine. You know, that's the energy I get. And so to watch you all use it, or to watch you all flaunt it, or to watch Black people try to give white people license to use it, it's crazy. And to have you use it ironically or playfully is disgusting. It is a racist epithet when used by white people. And I'm not saying Black people should use it. But what I am saying is it ain't the same as when white people use it. And what she did right there, it was gratuitous. It wasn't a song she was singing. It wasn't relative to the topic. She just wanted to call somebody the N-word. And just because you say it with an A versus an ER, that don't make me feel any better, white woman. And people told her that what she did was trash. People told her that using a word like that wasn't okay. She didn't seem to care. In fact, here's how she responded.
A recent video of mine seems to have upset members of a certain community, and all the backlash just really made me, just really do a deep dive, like do a soul search. And after all that, I still couldn't find a care.
I mean, you got to give her credit for part of that. Usually when white people get caught saying racist things, they do the mea culpa. They do the Stations of the Cross for race. You know what I'm saying? They go through and they act like they were hurt and they act like they were upset and they talk about how they don't know what came over them and that's not who they are. Nah, she ain't do none of that. She ain't do none of that. She did something quite different. She said, I don't care.
So a recent video of mine.
She said, I don't care. And this is the video where she said, thanks, Black community, for helping launch my new career in conservative media. You all played your role well. She said, you all played your role well. What does she mean by that? Here's what she means by that. She, prior to, I'm going to show y'all something here. I'm pulling up myself. Sorry, Princess. She had posted, oh no, I just got fired on Twitter. Oh no, and then she put hashtag mob, right? She put hashtag mob. So what she's basically saying is, and this is true, Black people and other people went and found her job. They found out where she worked. They went to her job and said, this woman is using the N-word. And guess what? The job fired her. Now, this is one of them times where, doxing ain't the worst thing. I generally don't like when people track people's info down and when people look for what people do for a living or they find their house and they take them down. Because a lot of time they're outing people like college students who are protesting or queer people who just want to live their life, right? But this time, Twitter got busy. They went to this website right here, Rough OTC. It's like occupational therapy, it seems like. I don't know the proper term for these things, but She was an employee of Rafi of the Carolinas. It's in Wilmington, North Carolina. She had a LinkedIn profile, and they went to her LinkedIn profile, and she was a business development, marketing, and sales manager there. That was the idea. She was a marketing and sales manager at this place, Rafi. And they found that LinkedIn, and they found a job, and they got her up out the paint quick, early. And that's why she posted, "Oh no," or "I lost my job." And so when she goes back and posts that post about the Black community helping her, she's saying, "Yeah, I got fired, but now I'm going to launch a career in social media and in conservative media." Now, here's the crazy part. She might not be wrong. When I heard her say that, I was thinking, "Oh, you're just mad. You're just trying to cover up for you salty because you got fired." And you try to make it seem as if the Black community did just what you wanted them to do. No, they didn't. You ain't want to get fired. You did not want to get fired. You went to work yesterday thinking you were gonna have a job today. You went and you went to your desk. You went to your little cubicle thinking that you could leave your stapler in the desk and you could leave your pictures of your family up there because you thought you'd be back next week. And then they fired you. And so now you're trying to make it seem like that's how you planned it because you want to be a right-wing talker. But here's the crazy part. It might work. This woman has no discernible media talent. There's no reason to believe she belongs on TV or TikTok or any of these other video streams or whatever, but it does not matter because today anybody can be a talking head. All you got to do is have an opinion that sets people off. And what sets people off more than saying the N-word? So you got Black people who hate her. You have white people who love her. And you have these conservative white MAGA people who are going to pretend that this is about the First Amendment, that they are defending and protecting free speech. And all you're doing is propping up a white supremacist racist. Now, she could just be talking trash and playful. We may never hear from her again. But either way, the fact that on social media, this woman is getting this much attention, the fact that she's getting this much support, and the fact that it's plausible that she could get a right-wing media job, even if it's just on social media, says a lot about the world we're in. But I want to shout out everybody that got her fired. Good job. Thank you. Salute to you. Well done. These white supremacists, get them fired. These predators, get them fired. These evil people, get them fired. I'm not saying get everybody fired who you disagree with. I don't believe in that. People have a right to disagree. People have a right to have opinions that we don't agree with. People have a right to have terrible, disgusting opinions. But what they don't have a right to do is prey on people. They don't have a right to disrespect people. Now, it's a free market. She has a right to say the N-word, but I, as an employer, have a right to say, I don't want to hire people that use the N-word. And if I'm a representative of my company, if I'm a representation of what my company believes in, its values, and you doing this, and yeah, you make me look bad. And most people have contracts that say and dictate your public comportment, your public behavior, your public attitude. So I don't think anything wrong happened there. Shout out again to everybody that got that white woman fired. And please, y'all, don't make her into another celebrity. Let's keep that thing moving.